Welcome back, everybody. Let's continue on.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shionne's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shionne.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What's that? Oh, now I'm scared.
What? Shionne, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
The Renaissance!
The Renaissance. It's here.
What's going on? The Renaissance only supposed to consist of the 5 Dahna elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
What does that mean? Oh god, I felt copyright coming on. That's not the end of the game, is it? Or is that just like part 1 and this is like part 2? Am I really gonna 40 more episodes? I'm fine with it. I love this game. Shit. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's like foreshadowing what we're gonna be doing. That looked like a ship, no? Are we going up to Lenegis? So is that like Act 1, this is Act 2 type of a thing? I'm keeping that whole shit in there. It don't matter. Copyright don't do anything to me anyways.
A month has passed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Dahnans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Dahnans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shionne for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
The power of a sovereign. Okay. Power of a maiden or whatever. Oh no, this is Kassan. Okay, I heard that. This one? Yeah. Okay. So I guess right now it's just me and Cassara.
Shionne's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
I guess this is my castle now. Rooftop. Oh, these are down. Maybe I can go this way now. Ah, this is where I was supposed to go anyways.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Rena Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Rena Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Oh, Shionne's back? You know what that means. Thank you.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
So I guess this is a little reprieve before we venture up to Lenegis. Which is nice. Before it was, you know, going to one place after another, fighting the lords and stuff. Can I just fast travel? I cannot. Oh, yeah. This is a long way back to where I need to go. Oh, there's Dohaline.
Oh, it's you two.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from...
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th. And were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renaissance?
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too.
Me too.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to...
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core, it may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to...
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to...
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't...
You can say that again.
Hey!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
I'm so excited. Apparently I'm only halfway through the game and there's still so much shit that still has to happen.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that...
Alright then.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
I did.
Are they not...
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to...
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing...
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we...
I was afraid that something... The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people?
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We...
Companion has rejoined the party? What does that even mean?
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Oh, it means that everyone rejoined the party. Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Here...
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh, way over here.
Really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
Get back to your position.
What the
Are you serious
hell?
right now?
Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way.
And why are they?
Coming from the town.
whatever's going on.
Why is
These
Shionne
are
here?
Volron
Or not
soldiers.
Shionne, freaking
Watch
Rinwell.
yourselves.
I can carve through.
Here I come! Hurricane Mirage!
Missed.
No further! Here I come! Hurricane Mirage! Stardust! Hurricane Mirage!
Rending you apart.
Here I come!
The enemy is off too.
We'll soon see about that.
Burn it! It's wide open!
Won't escape me.
It's over. Astral energy, full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well,
Well?
How?
oh wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Cool. Report back. Not feel like running all the way back down there, so
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Dahnans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Dahnans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.